Hello bugs, this is Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, as always, thank you so much for the love and support. It's truly appreciated. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light. Many blessings are definitely coming your way. If you've been watching my videos for a while, have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom. Make sure you select all so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, I would love to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me. So if you feel comfortable enough, please drop me a line. Let me know where you're watching this from, and it'll greatly be appreciated. Give a thumbs up and sharing with me saying that. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. Anybody going through to get to and sending whatever you're needing, whatever you and God's arrangements are, and you may be feeling like, I'm tired, Roslynn, I'm tired of going through this. I know, I understand. Trust me. I understand. Keep going. Keep doing you. Don't sleep on you. Be persistent. Be consistent. Be determined and be disciplined. You got to do what you got to do. You know what you want in your life. Stay focused on that, and the rest will follow. Okay. Anybody coming in with a nefarious vibe, Decepticon ass energy. We're over here making history and to ascend. We're being better. We're not getting bitter. So whatever you're trying to send towards my way or any of the collective's way, we're just not claiming that. We're not claiming that, embodying that. So will it be? So within, so without. Above and below. Okay. And the video I'm doing today is called Twin Flame 101. Heyokas, your problems were sent to you to create a solution. There's a lot of time we go through stuff and it's like, why do I got to keep going through this? I'm tired of dealing with it. I'm right there with you. You know, you sit up here going through different things, and I'm like, I'm not a jackass whisperer. I'm not an ignorant whisperer. I just don't have time for all this. You know, I got better things to be doing. I could be doing such and such and such and such and such right now, but you got me doing with this. You know, there'll be so many different things. You're going through different changes. And it's like, sometimes you got to be able to deal with so many different things because you don't know where your path is taking you. And there's a lot of things that we're going to have to do that we don't want to do. And a lot of times we have to deal with toxicity. A lot of times you got to deal with codependency. Learning how codependency, like I said, I did not know any of these things existed or even what it meant until I got my spiritual journey. I'm like, what is love bombing? What is a narcissist? What is, you know, I had to understand, have a deeper level of what a sociopath and a psychopath is. You know, trauma bonding, gaslighting, generational curse breakers, anointing, you know, 1044, twin flames, Heyoka. You know, they've been really on me on that. No, stay on the Heyoka. You don't want me to talk? No, let's stay on the Heyoka thing. There's so many Heyokas waking up right about now. And so you just learn about yourself. We always learn to do things the hard way. We do things ass backwards. A lot of time we're the tricksters. You know, we say a lot of things that many people wouldn't say, but like, I know you did not just say that out loud. Let me repeat myself. Do I allow myself to retort so the people in the back of the congregation can't hear me? Because there's a lot of times y'all be looking at me. I'm like, Roslynn, I know you did not just say that. Yeah, I did. Go ahead and rewind it. You can hear me say it again. You know, if you want to keep it on the loop, just do AB. Well, no, I forgot that's on DVD player, but whatever. But hey, if you can be able to work your you know, your doohickeys like that for your TV or whatever, got hella smart TVs now. So, but you go through all these different things in life. And a lot of times I'll sit up here and be like, why do I gotta go through this? And there'll be some time where I will force myself to sit and reflect, because I'm that one that has OCD, ADD, CPTSD, and PTSD. So I have to analyze everything on why I had to go through what I had to go through. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all ain't messing with my throat chakra. I'm gonna still keep speaking. I'm gonna still be a whistleblower. I'm still blowing, you know. But going through different things, you try to understand why what I had to go through these things for. You sit back and you see how many things have changed you, how many things have elevated you, and some things could have threw you back, or a lot of things that took place in your life where, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. How did I fall for that? It'll be different things that you go through. And it's like never live in resentment or regret, because there'll be sometimes even when people have done you so wrong. You could be in that vibe like, I wish I never met that person. I wish if I could go back to such and such time at such and such a day. If I would change that, how would my life be today? There are so many times I don't sit up here and thought about that, or how I live. But it's just like, why would you want to do that? Could be certain things that oh my God, I wish I could have changed, like especially when it comes to death. I mean, there's so many times I wish I could have went and did something like that. But it's like, why would you want to erase that? And it's like so many painful things happen to your life. And it's like, yeah, you know, I want to meet one person that hasn't went through some kind of tragedy, you know, one way or another. I mean, it's very seldom I meet somebody who is not really like, Roslynn, my life has really been glorious. I'm like, damn, let me live vicarious through you. How was it? How is it? How do you even stay afloat? You know, I be wanting to know that. Also, I want to live vicarious through you. You know, just like when I tell y'all, you know, I meet some Heyokas that really did not have a trying upbringing. Like, they did not go through some kind of traumatic, you know, segment in their life or whatever. You know, they just went, you know, it was just like something was calling out to me, something redirected me. And, you know, I guess, all of our life paths are different. We all have different journeys. Some things we just really don't understand. Other people, they try to understand. Sometimes it's not meant for them. You know, God gave you a view only you can see. You know, and there'll be sometimes that people on that vibration, the same purpose as you. You know, they can tend to see certain things like, oh, I can see that, or, you know, hey, I can resonate with that, or man, I can understand that, or you telling my story. You know, you've gone through so many different things in life, and you don't understand, like, why are you sending this kind of problem with me? You know, because it'll be different things that I'm dealing with now, and I be questioning God, like, really? You are really trying to push me over to the edge. It's like, if I push you over to the edge, either I'm going to catch you or you're going to learn how to fly. And he wasn't lying. Okay, he wasn't lying, because there'll be different things. Like, if I push you to the edge, I'm like, I'm trying not to lose my head. Or, you know, I'll be like DMX, y'all about to make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. You know, it'll be those different things. But then when I see how those problems became an impactful solution in my life, I learned to, you know, because my kids was like, Mom, you really need to stop telling everybody how you feel. That is not good. I'm like, why? That's being honest. And it's like, but Mom, that's not good. You know, I'm like, why? But that's being honest. And my mom always told me, you know, you are not tactful and you do not have couth. And I still to this day don't know what the heck couth is. But, you know, and I had to learn discernment, because there'll be so many times where I would just walk smack dead into the most sarcastic ass remark I can say, because it's me. I throw shade, but hey, I'm throwing it for you to know I'm throwing shade at you. I'm like, that made much sense as it did as a homeless man being on house arrest. And somehow, that didn't. Okay, so what made you think that was going to make sense? Or narcissist spells asshole backwards. I'm like, if I was a narcissist, hey, they can make up stuff. Why can't we do too? We can do that. They can make it up. Why can't we? You know, be little stuff like that. You know, little Heyoka vibe come out every now and then. But it's just like, you know, going through different things. It's just like, now this right here is going to be a problem. And God's like, this right here, I'm going to give you the power to create that solution. That's why it's not a problem until you keep on moving by it or going past it as like, this is a problem I'm not. And you just don't know this problem is dripped all up in your destiny or dripped all up in your blessings or some kind of abundance. And you're like, wow, you know, if I wasn't having the courage, because it keeps calling you. You know, it's like it keeps calling me. It keeps calling me. Why does this problem keep calling me? Because it needs you to answer. You're a problem solver. You know, that's a lot with tricksters too. We tend to do things the hard way all the time. It's like we can do a shortcut, but that would be the whole Heyoka way to do it. We have to go all the way and about, because we done found so many journeys that way. You done found out so many things about different flowers that's out there, animals you never knew, different fish that are so beautiful you never seen before, or different people you may have met, or different tribes you may have met. You know, I'm looking at this through the Planet of the Apes, the last Planet of the Apes I had when the girl was helping them and stuff, and trying to get all those people that was slaves to the monkeys. You know, that made me think about that. You know, you're going through, you know, all this journey, and I'm not trying to consider anybody from, you know, in case somebody want to be an a-hole about that. I'm not trying to make any kind of racist comments about anybody being like an ape. I ain't doing that. But I'm just saying, it made me just think about the movie. I said, y'all got to be with me here, okay? Okay, because there's sometimes I will use a reference to a movie, and it could be something you've seen. Just like I was saying, I forgot what video I was doing it. I said there's some people that may be experiencing like the Angel and Spike, you know, epidemic or experience. Anybody ever watched Buffy? I've been a Buffy, Angel, you know, Pretty Little Liars, Originals, you know, Vampire Diaries, stuff like that, True Blood, you know, those different things. And I see a lot of the spiritual transitions that we go through in these shows. It's like they're life imitating art imitating life in a way. Like if it guides me towards that, there's a lot of us as Buffys in the world. We got vampires, energy vampires. Hell, we even got vampire shit. You can go to certain places, go to, you know, Brazil or, you know, Louisiana, you know, where all the mysterious, you know, I'm like, oh, I want to go there. I'm like, bite me, I want to know, you know, be doing some crazy stuff, because I always want to be a vampire one day, but don't be looking at me like that, don't judge me. But anyways, you know, those are the different things that I be on, and I notice how I'm like, wow, I can really relate to this. You know, you going through that, and it's just like Angel and Spike. You know, Spike wanted to be somebody good. He wanted to, I don't want Angel always sitting up here. He always the one that got to fight evil. He's a, you know, he has a soul, and why can't I be special like that? And come to find out, now you want to be so much special like Angel until you had to find out what you getting a soul is going to consist of. And this mess made him bonkers. You know, it really did make him bonkers. Hell, it made Angel bonkers too. You know, used to call him back in the day in London, William the Bloody. You know, he was just bloody. You know, one of those different things. And just seeing how that, where you can just go and be just ripping havoc on people's lives. And just for that, you know, they killed a gypsy, and next thing you know, I'm sorry, they unalived a gypsy. And then the gypsy put a curse on them. Next thing you know, you can never have true love. You can have all the kind of relations you want to, but it can't be meaningful. You can never fall in love. That is your curse. And there's a lot of people that are on this earth that has done so much bad to people. And just because if God has just blessed you with these anointing, hold on y'all, because my computer about to go dead. Going through that, you know, and you just wreaked havoc, like just causing pain, you know, throughout your days. Okay, we're gonna allow you to have the utmost genuine love, and just when it impacts, you can never be able to feel that, and that will be your punishment. So there's a lot of different things that's going on in life where you may have felt cursed, like you were restricted from love. You know, you had to go through things where you have always been counted out, or people never made you feel loved, or people made you feel like, you know, manipulation, deception, gaslighting, that was some kind of form of love. And you never know what they have been exposed to for them to even get that kind of misconception. A lot of times is what we've been exposed to, what we see our parents go through, what goes through tradition and family and stuff like that. And it comes to one of us as being the generational curse breakers. You had to go through the worst of the worst. And now, it'll be in some case where folks is trying to annihilate you for that because they do not want to change. And that was sent to you as a problem. And you're trying to figure out, there's people wanting to take me out. All because I want to heal and tell the truth and speak on my truth and be true to myself. Yeah. Your ancestors, you getting in spiritual inheritance like left and right because you had to go through these triggers, and these triggers done sit up here and trigger something in you that ignited power and knowledge into you to where you started looking at stuff different. All of a sudden, you may have been confused at everything that may have came that looked trivial to you. And I mean, if it's something spiritual you're not used to because, this may be new to you. It was new to me. I mean, there'll be sometime, how did I even hear about twin flame? How did I even hear? I know about the Heyokas thing. I couldn't remember how I found out the twin flame. But then it was just like different things that my dad has said, or different things that really stuck out to me that really related towards twin flame stuff. And that, it ignited something in me, and then it just sent me on that way. Just really sent me on that way. So it will be just those different things that you have gone through in your life to where you're the problem solver. You may have been, the underdog. You may have been the black sheep or the scapegoat or even the sacrificial lamb. But it's now you starting to learn. Well, no, let me retort. You are starting to remember parts of you that had been forgotten. There's, now it's like a thing where you going through so many flips and dips right now. You floating dimensions, like closing portals, open them. It can be to the point where you are engaging so much in transmuting. You can go from one room to the next one and will forget where the heck you went into this room for. You could have been going to the bathroom and forgot what the heck you were going to the bathroom for. Was I going to brush my teeth? Was I going to take a shower? Did I have to blow my nose? Did I feel like I was going to get sick? Or did I have to go to bed? This is how you are really flipping. And these are the different downloads that I'm getting, like I hear, or see different things where, like that special one out of the Coven. I don't even know what kind of movie I want to even put that as, but, trying to remember or even try to categorize that, just try to get like a picture. But it's like somebody that is like a coven of something. And it doesn't always have to be witchery and stuff like that. And witchery does not always have to mean devil or black magic. There's balances to that. Because a lot of people are like, witches is nothing but devil worshiping this and this and that. I'm not a devil worshiper. Matter of fact, I can't even stand Barnabas. God always comes as Barnabas. That's what I call him. I don't do that. I've seen from different things that's been placed on me. I don't dabble in stuff like that. I know enough to where I know magic has rules to it. Magic has terms and conditions. And they got heavy consequences if you cross borders with the wrong thing, or you can't deliver what you can't deliver. And I'll be thinking about that when I think about Buffy, when Willow, Warren stood up here and took out her girlfriend after they've been broke up because she was using magic too much. She was overdoing it. Like, you need to stop. You were overdoing that. And people don't realize that you can be using magic like that and collect, the masses and not the masses, but the collective, the spiritual collective, the ones you go to for these things to happen, they're gonna start seeing a pattern. Okay, what you doing? You, even if you dabbling in the stuff to where you feel like, oh, if I did this, or if I took this away, if I sacrificed that, or if I unalive that, I can do that. There's still rules to it. And I'm so glad I got educated with my spirit guides about stuff like that. I don't dabble in stuff like that anyway. Because when I used to watch Serpent of the Rainbow or The Believers and Wicker Man and stuff like that, and then I'm seeing the stuff that goes on in my family and the connections we have down our bloodline. I know, no, there's just certain lines I'm just not gonna cross. I'll let my ancestors handle that, because if I do it, all hell about to break loose, and I'll probably end up being like Willow's at. complex. I'm not trying to do, veiny and dark eyes and black hair, even though I like the black hair thing, but no, that's not the way Willow was looking, because I love little sweet Willow like she was until they pissed her off and effed around and found out how, she almost took the whole world out over Tara. It wasn't just like she was going to take that one out. She was about to take the whole world out. That's how much pain she was in. And it's just like not comparing somebody like you won't be able to take the world out. God will take you out if you try to do some mess like that, especially if it's before his time of wanting to do it. Don't play with him. But there's just different things that you had to go through on a shock factor. There's a lot of things like, wait a minute, you what? And you still in your right mind, and you still preaching out love and light to people, and still can have a positive frame of mind or even positive vibration after experiencing something like that. Yeah, that's where the power is. That's where it consists of the purpose. Y'all went through this hard stuff. Let me give you an up close and personal step by step of what I went through, and it's created this. That was a whole problem and a half. I had to find out who my true parents were, after my father passed away. I had to see the most graphic things about my father, and he's a celebrity. Then you had to find out you knew him the whole time. Hell, you were talking to him. I had to really go through that. Had to deal with people triggered, wanting to change my whole image. Just looking just like my dad. And that was a triggering moment for a lot of people, especially when I lost a lot of weight. Then they were like, oh no, we already got around that. Now we got to worry about her walking around looking like that, and that's real freaky too. No, you got to change that. I had to go through all those different things. I really had to see how people would treat me. How at times where I said I love who my father is. And, I said I'm honored to be able to have him as a father, and very blessed to have that. But there have been times where I've seen so much hatred placed upon me, or even placed upon my siblings, that has gone through different things of the death threats and all this stuff. We had to deal with stuff like that. And I don't even talk to them. I had to be able to see that from the outside source, and couldn't even connect in that kind of way. These are the type of problems I had to continue to deal with. I'm in this by myself. Even though I'm not in this by myself, I'm in this by myself, and I still stay strong about that. Still stand on my truth. Even when I got to stand on it on my own. That was a serious problem. But I created that solution because I'm still my whistleblower. I'm still holding on to my truth. I still hold people accountable and responsible for what they did. Hold myself accountable for the choices and stuff I did. Stay true about myself, to myself. I have a very strong understanding about where I stand and myself within my life because of the choices I choose to make and how I choose to build my foundation. It's not easy to build a foundation when you got so many distractions, when you got so many people that don't want to see you rise, don't want to see you get the notoriety or even the spotlight that you work so hard to have. And it's not for you to even want attention like, hey, pick me, but it's just like, I have a purpose. I have something to offer the world that many people may be able to resonate with. There may be people just stuck in thought trying to understand why I can't even understand my life. So many people have watched so many videos of mine where they were clueless for a couple of different things they went through. 2 or 3 videos of mine, it made so much sense. And it was just like, at times I was even questioning, what am I doing? Until I started getting emails like that. Or different ones where people said, I was on my vibe of, unaliving myself, and I asked God for a sign, and one of your videos popped up. When you're doing something like that, where you like, man, I'm not trying to pour my life out to the world for them to judge me. Only God can judge me. You can't make my life feel any worse than, people and myself, as well as others, has done to me. And those are the things where I had to gain tough skin. Don't worry about it. I have people to say they're just huge fans of my dad and have enough nerve to be trying to put something on my life. And I'm just like, Dad, you love my dad, but you hate me. Then you like the ideal of him. You don't like him as a person. but just the ideal of how you want to see him, not everything attached to that. That's loving somebody with conditions, and that's something I don't do. You know, I had to deal with a lot of these different things from blood family. I never thought I had people that were attached to my dad. I never thought they would do different things, but I had to go through those things too. Those were a problem, but I had to be able to be strong on a lifestyle I've never thought my life would ever come in connection with. And that was some kind of problem for me, and there was some solution I had to make. And it's just like, with where I'm at right now, you know, I wish life could be better, but I'm trusting unfolding. I'm trusting the universe on whatever I have and being open for what they have to teach me. And I mean, if that's what you want in life, where you know you're giving your all. If you don't have people trying to, you know, stab you in your back, you ain't got people trying to mock you, people placing all kind of lies on you so they don't feel guilty about the different things they said they did, or their insecurities are spilling out so they want them to see you how they see you. You know, you ain't doing something right. You have to be prepared to be hated, to be mocked. But it'll be the right people on that vibration that's truly needing whatever kind of purpose that you have, that you know that it's not to just impact your life, but anybody who may experience that. There'll be some kind of purpose that God is leading you to, or universe is leading you to where it's not just going to enrich your life or better your life. This is going to be a lifestyle for you to be helping other people. There are certain things that, I mean, especially if you're really trying to find yourself, like I want to find the inner understanding of my life, where I want to take it, where my purpose is leading me to, where can I create within my life that I want to envision, not just impacting my life, but being able to help others. Look at all the stuff that's going on in the world. What is the things that you're passionate about? What is the things that trigger you and you feel like there has to be something that can come better? It's just, and all you have to do is that God will give you that vision, or universe, or wherever you feel like you get your downloads from, is giving you visions of where it's trying to lead you to, or it's giving you steps to get there. So you keep believing in yourself. You know, there's a lot of things that go on in our lives that, you know, that was sent as a problem. And it's up to you to be able to create the solution for it. And I mean, while you're really discovering yourself on a whole deeper level, like where you're rediscovering yourself, because everything else is starting to get ripped away. So you're not caught in illusion. You're not stuck on the 3D materialism. You're not on, low level vibrations. You're ascending. You're allowing yourself to just take everything with stride and flow with it. You're not trying to control things. And a lot of times it's hard to do that. I know, I do it too. I'm a victim of that too, but I know I'm correcting myself on that and allow myself to flow. So you allow yourself to flow with it. You know, you deserve the best in life. You know, if you know you deserve the best in life and you've been putting in the work, and let me emphasize on work, I mean doing the work, like you're giving towards you're being real with yourself, you keeping truth within yourself, you being transparent about every single thing you do, you keeping it real all the way 100. Okay, so you keep going. So I hope you were able to resonate with that. You know, I hope you have blessed, safe holidays. Please be safe and responsible at every single thing you do, even through social distancing. You know, please give out love, light, you know, through words, vibes, you know, frequencies, and kindness. You know, it can really take somebody a long way. You never know where it can take them to, just being nice. And just for you doing that from the kindness of your heart, it can really take you somewhere. So, you know, I hope you have a good night, good morning, whenever you watch this. You know, if you ever feel generous enough to drop a donation, Cash App is there. If you ever want to give a chit chat one-on-one, email is there as well. So much love to you. God bless. Shalom. I say God bless. I love y'all, and peace.